Infinite Campus Training 101. I am Mrs. Burton, your principal. We wanted to offer this training to really explain how to access your students' grades. We are focusing on 10 grades for the semester. So every student will have 10 grades in every subject. That's ELA, math, reading, science and social studies, and health. And so every 2 weeks, you can expect your teacher, your child's teacher, to input a new grade. And so it's really important that you know how to check that grade. One, to monitor and make sure that your student turned it in. And then two, if their grade is below a 79, your child has the opportunity to improve their grade, but it has to be improved or recovered by the time that the second or the following grade comes out. So you really have to stay on top of it and check your child's grade right when it's put in. If you see that it's below a 79, work with the teacher to figure out how you can improve it before the next grade goes in. So I'm going to pass it over to Miss Messina, our Infinite Campus champion and extraordinaire, and really want to thank Mrs. Dorsey, our Title I parent liaison, for all of her support in really pulling this parent workshop together. Miss Messina, take it away.
Okay, hi, I'm Miss Messina. I am the tag teacher at Evelyn C. West. And like Miss Burton said, I'm just going to go through and explain to you, one, how to access Infinite Campus as a parent. And I'm also going to walk you through step by step as to how to access your child's assessment grades within Infinite Campus. So we have an agenda, and our agenda, welcome. And then I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions for Infinite Campus. And then in closing, there will be a Title I workshop survey, workshop resources, and then any questions that you input into the chat box, those will surely be answered. Our norms for our meeting this evening, please be fully present, be supportive and respectful. Please keep your mic muted. Again, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box or comments, and we will get to those as they come through. Okay. So we're going to get started here, campus student and campus parent. So let's get started. First question is, do you have an activation key, or what is an activation key? Well, in order to access an activation, or in order to access Infinite Campus through the parent portal, you will need to obtain an activation key. In order to do so, if you don't have one, you'll need to contact the front office at EC West, and they will provide you with the information that you need to be able to obtain one. And here are our steps. So if you're choosing the Campus Parent Mobile, or if you're choosing to use the Campus Parent Mobile app, you're going to open the app. You're going to search for your district name and the state. So that would be Georgia. Give me 1 second here. So that would be, the district name would be Fulton, and then the state would be Georgia. You're then going to select the district from the list. And then you're going to click Parent or Student, and then click Campus Parent. After that, step 4 is click New User, and then enter the activation key. So you will not be able to begin this process and successfully complete it and access anything without this activation key. and you will enter that number. I believe it's a number. It may have some letters in it. I'm not sure, but I think it's just a number, a long number that you'll get, and it is you'll input that into the space provided, and then click submit. It's very user friendly. It's very step by step. Then you will enter a username and password when it prompts you to, and click login. Okay, please keep in mind, do not contact Infinite Campus because it'll be a complete waste of your time. Due to privacy concerns, Infinite Campus does not have any username or password information. So logging into the app, this is if you're using a mobile device, whether you're using an Android or an iPhone. The campus student and campus parent apps, they provide the same tools as the browser version. The browser version, I will get to that in the next slide, but that is if you are logging into Infinite Campus by use of a laptop, a desktop computer, something along those lines, not your actual phone. But if you are using an app to log in, they do provide the same tools, and with the benefit of the option to stay logged in and receive push notifications. One thing to keep in mind is every time Infinite Campus is updated, if you receive the push notifications through the mobile app, you will be notified that there has been a change to your child's grades or new information has been input into the portal. With the web browser version, it does not keep you logged in, and that's solely for security purposes. So you'll either go to your App Store or Google Play, and you will search for the Infinite Campus app. Once you search the Infinite Campus app, which looks just like the image on your screen, you again are going to search the district name and state. Now with this, you have to enter at least 3 characters of the district's name. So example, FUL for Fulton. Those are the first 3. Those are the first 3 characters in the word Fulton to search, and then select the district from the list. You're then going to enter a username and password, which will be provided by EC West. And if using a secure private device, you can mark stay logged in, and then you will receive the mobile push notifications, and then you click login. It's very step-by-step. It's very user-friendly. If you're logging in from a web browser, you and your child will have different login pages. So that's something you want to keep in mind. You'll visit infinitecampus.com and you'll click login at the top right. You will then search again for the district name and state. You'll select the district from the list, Fulton, and then you click parent or student. So you'll either click parent, campus parent, or campus student. But being that you're the parent, select campus parent, because even though you can view the same material, the parent side, you will be able to view a little bit more that your child won't, that doesn't have access to. So then you're going to enter your username and password, which again is provided by EC West, and then simply click login. How do I get notifications? Well, that's a great question, because notifications are available through Campus Student and through Campus Parent mobile apps. Now, you may need to enable these notifications on your device as well, in addition to the app settings. So just because on the app that you have downloaded, you selected to have those push notifications, depending on how you have your settings for your device, you may have to go to your personal settings within your phone, your mobile device, and make some changes in order to be able to accept and allow those notifications. So before you log in, you're going to mark stay logged in. That is a little box that you'll need to check below the username and password that, again, you'll receive from EC West. After logging in, simply click the user menu at the top right, and then click settings and notification settings. From there, you will get to determine what types of notifications that you want to receive and set the threshold for those. So for an example that I have here, if you only want to receive notifications on assignments where your child has scored below a 70%, then you can make that, you can make that how you want to, I guess, how you want to be notified. Now, from what Ms. Burton said about your child being able to, do, what's the word I'm looking for? Being able to increase their grade, however that may be done, you may want to, instead of set that at 70%, set that at 79%. So that way you are completely in the know, because they do have the opportunity to increase their grade. And then you just click save. Simply click save. And it looks just like it does as the image does on your screen right now. So when viewing assessment scores, so this is what's important. I know a lot of people already know how to get in, but the question is, okay, well, I'm in, now what do I do? Well, as the campus parent, Fulton County will provide various assessments within the portal that the students have taken and you're able to view these in the portal as well as your student. So these assessments include and are not limited to access, which is specifically, and I repeat, specifically an assessment that is given to ESOL students. It is not given to every child. So your child may not have access scores, and that is completely fine because they shouldn't have access scores. But it will also include state tests, nation and district assessments. So for instance, the milestone scores, if your child is given gifted testing, it will include those assessment scores. It will also include your child's grades that the teacher is giving for assessments and assignments. And here are the steps to do so. So you open your campus parent. You're going to select more, and I'm going to show you all this step by step, but these are the 4 simple steps on how to obtain this information. So open campus parent. Number 2, select more. Step 3, select assessments. And then step 4, it'll give you a list and you select the desired assessments that you want to view at that time. So 1, logging into campus portal. So you can either go to the URL that's listed, go to fultonschools.org. You can select the campus portal icon in the middle of the page, which is right there. It looks like an A+. From the campus portal landing page, which looks like that, select campus parent. And I promise you it looks identical to what I'm showing you right now. Step 2, you're going to select more. Well, where is that? Well, here's your message center. And if you may have to scroll down, but it is listed right there below documents under more. And then above that, you see the fourth option down are grades. So you can also select the grades there. And there's all sorts of options for different things that you can have access to. But when you select more from the menu, then you're going to select the assessments that you want to specifically view. And there it is. It's right on your screen, encircled in red, and it looks just like this as well. And then select the desired assessment. So whatever assessment is that you want to view, it tells you the test name, it tells you the score, the date the assessment was given. It gives you a plethora of information, and you just simply click on the, you can click on the name of the assessment that you want to view. And the screen, like I said, will list the date and the score for the particular assessment. And that is how you will be able to access your child's assessments, your child's grades, and there are also a few step-by-step handouts that we have to provide to you all that will guide you through. So after reviewing this this presentation, if you're like, okay, I got it, but then you go back in a few days or in a week and you're like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, don't worry, we can provide you with the step-by-step guide on how to do so.
And Ms. Messina, I'll be sure to send those guides out in the Tuesday talk also.
Wonderful.
And we can also send paper copies home with the students too, our face-to-face students.
Great.
All right. Well, thank you, Ms. Messina. This was really helpful. Parents, I hope that you found this helpful. I really like the tip about setting the notification to 79 because that'll really notify you that when they get that 79, you say, oh, all right, we got to do work and we've got to do it quickly so we can recover this grade before the next grade is entered. So remember, there will be 10 grades for every subject, and that's for 1st through 5th grade. So we've got to get in those 10 assignments, and if you really focus on those and checking them, we can make sure that none of our students have incompletes and that you all have an opportunity to work with your student on recovering those grades if they're below a 79. So thank you so much, Ms. Messina. Thanks, Ms. Dorsey, again. And I hope that this is a valuable presentation for all. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much.